Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be discussing some of the issues I have with the e-bike laws in Ontario. Specifically, the age regulations. So, without further ado, let's go. If you didn't know what an e-bike is, I'll give you a quick rundown of them. You have moped-style actually, I'm not even gonna do the picture thing. You have moped-style e-bikes, ones that are just motorcycles, electric motorcycles that don't go very fast and have pedals on them to make them fall into the category of e-bikes. You don't need a license. There are just bicycle styles, there are scooter styles, so we're gonna be sticking about the bicycle ones. The ones with the pedals and the just look like a normal bike. So these ones are typically, depending on where you are, limited to 25 or 32 kilometers per hour. Where I'm, it's 32, which is 20 miles per hour. And the age restriction ranges from different areas from like 12 to 16, but most places 14 or 16. I know of one province in Canada where it's 12. Yeah. So an e-bike is where you have a small motor either inside the wheel, it's called a hub motor, one that's next to the pedals, or one that's in the front wheel, also a hub motor. And they're not very powerful, they're just like a little boost. So with a lot of e-bikes, there are throttles like motorcycles, like twist throttles, or you probably do, they're popular. Or there's pedal assist. Most bikes have both, which I don't have an e-bike, so yeah. Pedal assist is where there's a sensor down by the pedal that detects when you're pedaling. You set how much assistance you want, typically from a level of 1 to 5. And it has a controller that says, okay, the pedal's turned, it's at this pedal assist level, we're gonna give them this much of a boost. That is what an e-bike is. It's essentially going into a lower gear, but not sacrificing spinning your legs like an egg beater. Is that the right metaphor? Anyways, so you're still getting exercise, it's just less. How is this related to asthma, you ask? Which you don't, because this is a pre-recorded video. I have asthma, and for 90% of the people who have asthma, I think, exercise is a trigger. And for a lot of people with asthma, cold air is a trigger. Now for me, cold air, it's okay, I guess, not the best for my asthma. Exercise, it doesn't really do much in the summer, but with cold air and exercise, it creates my worst nightmare, asthma. It just it can handle like one of the two, but it can't handle both at the same time. And being a winter cyclist, that's very difficult. So, I've dealt with an asthma attack all winter now, trying to figure out how to solve it. But what an e-bike would allow me to do is, say, hey, it's a cold day, I think if I keep doing this, I'm gonna get asthma. I'm gonna put up the pedal assist level a little bit, and that would allow me to not put as much effort in, but still be able to bike and enjoy the winter. Well, right now, I'm not allowed to use an e-bike because of the age requirements. And I don't get that. Most people on a bike can reach 32 kilometers per hour. Most e-bikes weigh around the same as a regular bike, a little bit more or a little bit less depending on the bike. So, the only difference is you're not getting as much exercise. And even that isn't true. You are getting less exercise per ride, but most people with regular bikes ride them less than once a week. Unfortunately, that's in North America. And most people with e-bikes ride them multiple times a day. Now, while you are getting less exercise, if you're riding 4 or 5 times as more, which most people are doing even more, like 10 times as more biking than they normally do, it's worth it. If you're riding once every month, and an e-bike makes you ride 20 times every month, well, there is a couple calories difference in how much calories you're burning. It's not that big of a deal. And the fact that it would get more people out biking, it's better. Oh, that's chilly, yeah. I don't know why it's so cold today. Yeah, so that is a problem with the e-bike laws, especially for me, because asthma's not fun. It makes you feel horrible. Yeah. So they are changing the e-bike laws because more and more people are breaking them and not following them or not knowing about them. So it might be 14, but I'm 13, so that doesn't do much for me. And there's just that huge problem. How do we regulate these bikes? Because, well, most of them are just essentially regular bikes and don't need regulation. There are some that are, like, more powerful and faster, even though they're not allowed to be. So, what do we do? Because for people like me, it's like it's something that would help me and wouldn't really change anything for anyone else. Let me know what you think about the e-bike laws in the comments down below. And I'm getting pretty cold because it's a chilly day, so I'll see you in the next video. And as always, later nerds.